So the skills that you would need specifically, oh man, first one is they need to understand FP&A. So it's finance planning and analysis. And the lay term with that is just being able to understand the components associated with closing the books, because they need to have the confidence to know what rolls into that data. Okay, they don't need to necessarily be in the weeds, but they do effectively need to understand what's in there so that they can communicate it effectively to the people on the operation side and then on the management side. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they need costing experience, and they need to have experience on what I would consider as margin expansion. So costing is the flip side of margin expansion. Costing is basically just understanding the cost of a product, delivering a product, a service. And I can tell you, most situations I go into, it's that, the ability to do that is always undervalued until there's no more money left over. And people are trying to answer that question as to what happened to all my money. Well, it typically starts with understanding the cost of delivering your product. Number one. The second thing is, on top of that, is understanding how to price your product. So you actually need somebody to help you price it so that you can attain the profitability that you aspire to have. If you have all those three things together, they don't necessarily have to be all in one person, but if you have those things together, when you have a competent CFO that's there and they're formulating a budget with a competent with a competent leadership team and the investors and all that kind of stuff, you got all the tools to make a successful plan and execute it at the organizational level.